Destiny 2 The Final Shape is very ambitious in my opinion. It looks to be this final endgame of Destiny 2. It's gonna be epic, just like Endgame. But what exactly will it be like? Now listen, there's no way to tell exactly what the final shape will be like, but it's always fun to speculate. And since Lightfall is right around the corner, then might as well speculate about the final shape because we already know a lot about Lightfall, but we don't know anything about final shape. I'm gonna be proposing some predictions in this video about, my thoughts, what I think the Destiny 2 Final Shape expansion is gonna be like. Get directly into this, I wanted to apologize about the quality of the background gameplay. It's not the person's gameplay that I got it from, it's just my recording equipment. It's not very good, and it tends to lag and stuff, and I just wanted to apologize for that. I was going to use my own footage, but I did not. And there's a very good reason for that. The reason I didn't use my own footage is because my own footage is way laggier, and it would have been almost unbearable to watch if I decided to go with that footage. But as far as the people that I got this footage from goes, from what I know, this falls under fair use, transformative content, whatever. And I will be linking the channels that I got the footage from in the description. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. But another thing is that this might not be that correct. I'm not that big in the Destiny lore, so if the story contradicts some of the lore or doesn't make sense, feel free to notify me in the comments about that. But yeah, that's about it. Let's get into it. The Destiny 2 Final Shape campaign could be anything story-wise. It could be something to do with maybe the actual darkness, the witness and other stuff. Maybe it's a weird, witness race that's coming to the game. But I think it's different. I know Bungie, they don't really like to give us new things to really shoot at. I mean, we have really never gotten a new actual alien race into the game. So I think they're probably going to go with the Vex option, which is what I believe. I believe that in the Final Shape, we're going to be going to the Black Garden. And we are going to be, fighting the Vex. So I think the Witness probably somehow figured out a way to control the Vex, and is using the Vex as sort of an army to basically try and consume the Traveler or something like that. It's going for the Traveler essentially, and possibly the Traveler in the Final Shape could be turned out to be this great villain. As you guys know, the cut story from the original Destiny 1 was supposed to have a twist like that. Traveler was supposed to be the bad guy. I think that's where we're going. We're going back to the original sort of arc, Destiny 2, or Destiny 1, the original Destiny, what it was going to essentially be like. In Destiny 2, The Final Shape, I'm a firm believer that we're going to be going to the Black Garden. The Black Garden is a pretty cool place. We've been there before, and it looks familiar because, yeah, obviously, like I said, we've been there. Not only have we been there in the original campaign, but we've also been there more recently within the raid Garden of Salvation. But it's not really enough, at least in my opinion. I think we should get a full-on destination about the Black Garden, and the ideas for this destination that I had would be pretty cool. I'd say we should be getting like these platforming things like there was in the Dreadnought in the Taken King, like these platform puzzles, secrets, all kinds of cool stuff. They could even bring back Deep Sight for this expansion too. And obviously there's gonna be Vex patrolling around. I also had a cool idea. You could even bring back those giant toads from the concept art that were cut from the game a long time ago. They were just this giant frog things, and they were gonna be in Destiny. What if they're just somewhere in this like unknown area, or like maybe even a dungeon taking place on the Black Garden? I'd say that'd be pretty cool. But you know, Black Garden is what I think the place will take, where it will take place at. I couldn't really think of anything else better. Like, it could take place on like a pyramid ship maybe, but I don't like that idea. I think it should take place on the Black Garden, because, you know, we still know very little about it, despite us being there a long time. This would be a chance to flesh out the Black Garden, the lore and everything, and, you know, it'd just be pretty cool. Alright, hear me out. What if there was a Destiny 2 Taken subclass? I mentioned my other video, that I made that like nobody saw. It was how I was explaining how I wanted a Siva subclass. Well, I just don't see that happening, but a Taken subclass could definitely be a reality. And I just wanted to put out a few ideas about this Taken subclass. So, the first, we're going to start off with the Titan. What if the Titan had a giant Taken machine gun? This would be pretty cool. I'd say it'd be called the Juggernaut. That would be really sick. You just roam around the battlefield with this giant machine gun, killing people. And his entire kit's aspects and fragments, his entire kit, like, aspect-wise, could be all about, just being a gunner. His melee ability could be like, the Titan's melee ability could be like, essentially, a TUR rifle from Borderlands. You just throw your weapon at an enemy and it shoots while it's going and explodes, taking blast at the end. That could be like a melee attack, gun related. For the Hunter, I'd say it'd be like the Reaper or something like that. You have this gigantic scythe, Taken scythe, and you roam around the battlefield and you just go ham, doing spin attacks and all kinds of stuff. And of course the Warlock is probably one of the most interesting one I had a good idea on. So what if they brought back Self-Res, but instead of Sunsinger, it would be Soul Singer. Soul Singer would allow you to bring back your Taken soul, come back to life, throw a bunch of grenades, and yeah. You could also have some implementation to where you could throw a grenade. There could be like a type of grenade the Warlock has. You could throw it, and it creates a blast, which any enemy that kills it turns into like a copy of a target. Also, the Hunter, I was thinking about that earlier, forgot to tell you. A good idea for an aspect is that you could replace your dodge for a Taken aspect with a shadow clone that would shoot and you could teleport and stuff. That would be truly amazing. But those are just my ideas for a Taken subclass in Destiny 2. Let me know what you guys think about it. Think it sounds too overpowered or underpowered? Let me know. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support on my last video. That is just crazy. I know it's only 1,000 views, but it's crazy. Thanks everyone that commented on that video. Just thank you so much. Hopefully this video hits over 1,000 too. Yeah. as far as my upload, goes, I don't really have an upload schedule. Who knows when I will return? Well, actually, I do know when I'll return. When Lightfall drops, I'm going to be making a playthrough on that, like I've explained. And, that's what my next video will be. But besides those, I do have some other videos that I'm working on. Very long videos. So I'll see you when I see you. So like I said, yeah. See ya.